If we have to win it in the last ball of day 4, we'll do that. Other games are on fast forward and they're over in 2 and a bit days. A lot of that's the quality of our bowling attack. Worrall is the best signing I've made, or we've made.
I think when it's going well, you just know it's going to happen at some point. There's, again, opening the bowling at the Oval when there's a few variables in your favour. It's pretty fun being able to almost play with your food a little bit. You can go wide of the crease, you can swing it, you can not swing it, you can seam it off the pitch. I think the main thing for me since getting to Surrey is just having my bad day being as close as possible to my best day.
Worrall-Clark partnership is as good as there is, and as good as there has been in county cricket for a long, long time.
Just with an older, experienced bowling attack, it's you can kind of feel your way through games a bit easier as you get older. There's a lot more variables that early in your career are difficult to manage or to work around.
Their miss is so much smaller that it means that you can be more attacking, more creative potentially. In those last 3 years, I don't think there's too many times where we've, if any, where we've had back-to-back sessions where we've not been right at it. The Essex game here, where we were behind and then got ourselves into a position of ultimately winning the game, and there was a partnership. And I remember just that feeling of like the lads, we got 5 wickets maybe quite quickly, and we thought we were close to cracking it, and there was almost that expectancy, and then all of a sudden the partnership came together and our energy sort of dropped, our intensity dropped. That looks slightly different in the dressing rooms, where obviously, you know, Essex are right out there in the title race as well. Very good team. And it's almost like if we get this over the line, this is a massive feather in our cap. Get this right, get our heads together, get our intensity back to how we want, get our energy back to how we want. And I think we literally came back out noisy bowled.
Yeah, to contribute after being out of the game for a while to win, especially a big win against one of the better teams in the country, it was a really, really nice feeling.
It takes 20 wickets to win a game, which everyone knows. Therefore, the skill of our bowlers, and not just those that play, but the squad of them, is so important. There'll be injuries, there'll be call-ups, rest and rotation, or pit stops, as the coach likes to call it.
When you come over to Surrey as an overseas player, you have to be the best player in the team. I think that is your role, and you wouldn't be playing at Surrey unless that could be the case.
You do feel a little bit of adrenaline rush. You know that there's a possibility that something's going to happen soon. The way obviously the crowd is behind you, and the feeling and the ball how it's coming out your hand and stuff. You get a feeling in terms of what's probably going to happen.
As a player, you know that no stone is going to be left unturned from physical, skill-wise, mental-wise, anything this side of the fence. is taken care of because you know that you've got that support, and that is what our coaching, that is what our support staff, that's what our management give us.
When you've got guys that catch the ball behind the stumps, it changes games. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, they've been brilliant at times. I know that Frankie loves feeding Popey when he's in there at 2, although most of his nicks go to 3 randomly. Certain chances that Folksy makes look very simple, which no other keeper will get a glove on. And I think it gets more evident as well. I reckon this is probably the hardest place to keep now in the country because of the pace of it, what it does after the bat. And I think you see other keepers come here and they can struggle a little bit at times with how far it's zipping, or other cordons with how quick it's actually hitting them. So I reckon when you can have that comparison, you actually realise how good he is, whereas you see it every day, you kind of take it for granted that, oh, folks are just taking the cash. That's what he should be doing.
I think after we won it in 22, I said we'll attack 23, not defend it, attack it. And then it's how we're going to up those levels from 23, because you can get complacent if you get used to winning. But if you get complacent, then people will catch you up and overtake you. And we made it crystal clear, and the players didn't need telling. You could see as soon as they reported back in November that they meant business.